Welcome everyone to the home of finding sweet chocolate Easter eggs within our video games. Well, okay, perhaps not chocolate ones, but it's as good as having and finding the real thing, but just on a different level, as this is the Easter Egg Hunter. Welcome back to the Easter Egg Hunter, and I'm back again to seek out those elusive secret gems. And on the menu today we are diving into the dark and violent world of Max Payne, which was released in 2001 and was produced by 3D Realms and Remedy and published by Rockstar. This is an amazing all-action third-person game that delivers an extremely gritty and in-depth plot where we witness the murder of Max's family and follow Max on a revenge mission as he's a man with nothing to lose. He's been framed for murder and is continuously hunted by the cops and the mob throughout this non-stop fighting title from start to finish. Max Payne not only brought us fantastic action, but it also delivered the bullet time feature, which is like something straight out of the film The Matrix, and which delivers slow motion gameplay, which is always a pleasure to watch while taking down those bad guys. But amongst all the drama, there are some pretty decent secrets, interactions, and of course Easter eggs, so let's get started. Number 1. From the very start, not only will you notice that Max is one tough nut and that he only has one thing in mind, and that's justice and revenge, but you will also notice that this game is littered with interactive moments and secrets that lay in wait for our hero. And even within the tutorial level there is a secret room in one of the many buildings that surround our character, and if you walk up to the van on the left you can jump onto the bonnet, and from there you can move on up to the air conditioning unit and onto a set of stairs, which if you follow all the way to the top you can jump through the facing windows and gather a few bits and pieces. Also throughout the main game you will have many opportunities to mess about with many objects such as roulette wheels, fruit machines, TVs, sinks, toilets, beer pumps, and use baseball bats to smash glass cabinets to collect various and helpful weapons. And on a side note, Max Payne's developers couldn't help but get in on the action and post images of themselves within the subway. Number 2. During part 1 chapter 3 playing at Bogart, you will come across Murty's room bearing the door number 313 on floor 3. However, rather than heading inside, why not head down the hallway and you will see some toilets and a boarded up doorway which can be destroyed by using your weapon. You will then see bloodstains on the floor which lead out to a ledge and lead you up to the room adjacent to you, and once again you can bash down the panel and head inside, where you can stare upon a man who is being stabbed in the back with a stake, and to the right of the bloodstains smeared on the floor is the word buff, which is clearly representing Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and there are also some really decent extras within this room too. Number 3. Well, from one shout out featuring a TV show, part 1 chapter 6 shouts out to a rather famous video game, and which can be found straight after taking out the elevator music, as once you hop off the elevator you'll be able to make your way down a small hallway, and on the right hand side you will be able to enter a room where you'll hear a man whistling in the toilet. So once he's finished his business, take him out and jump out the window in the corner. Then make your way to the left to the window at the very end, and then jump through it and then gaze upon 2 Soldier of Fortune 2 posters and collect various weapons and turn on the TV for a better look. Number 4. Within Max Payne you will see many cars whizzing about and blaring sirens as you move throughout the levels, but there are 2 cars that can be interacted with in very small and fun ways. And once you come across the body which has been stabbed with the stake, well, if you head back out onto the ledge, a patrol car will pass by below you wailing its sirens. Well, if you quickly shoot the car, the cop car will honk its horn right back at you. There is also another vehicle which can be shot at as it is passing by within part 1 chapter 7 Police Brutality, as just at the end of the basketball court there is a gate and a fence, and just as you reach this area an SUV will pass by, and if you shoot upon it a mob member will stop, get out and try to kill you. However, this cannot be done on the Xbox version as the fence and gate was replaced by a brick wall. Number 5. During the very same level where you shoot the SUV, you will come to the main showdown between you and Gognitti, but rather than staying for the shootout, if you turn around and jump onto the ledge behind the satellite dish, you'll be able to jump on over to the ledge opposite, and if you can carefully make your way across and slowly jump down to the fence and onto the floor below, you can then enter a very secret room where on the wall is a picture of the legendary Dopefish, which first appeared in the video game Commander King and has since made many appearances in video games including Hitman 2, Silent Assassin, Quake 1 and 2, Alan Wake, and the list goes on. But once again, this is unavailable in the Xbox version as there is another wall in the way. Number 6. While on the theme of shoutouts, we might as well check out the mouse mat, which is located towards the later and harder stages of the game, as in Part 3, Chapter 3, the Deep Six. You will come to one of the test facility computer stations, and in the right corner there is a mouse mat, and at first glance it may not seem like much as it is heavily blurred and pixelated, but it is actually the cover art from 3D Realm's most successful title, Duke Nukem 3D, which came out back in 1996. Number 7. The last 2 Easter eggs I want to share with you are by far my favourites, and the first of which features in Part 1, Chapter 2. Now, as the level starts, you will hear squeaking coming from the hole in the wall. Well, if you can grab yourself a grenade, best to cheat one as I could not find any in this level, and please note this is the PC version, but once you have one, throw it into the hole in the wall and wait for the blast. Now, continue the level, and once you have taken out the gangsters in the sewer, head up the stairs and watch what happens. Yes, that's right, rats will appear bearing Desert Eagles and start unloading their bullets upon you, leaving you no choice but to return fire. This is one of the most craziest extras I have ever seen to date, but it's really awesome, but completely mad at the same time. Number 8. The final Easter egg is something really unique and something I have never seen before. So once you have made it to Part 3, Chapter 4, Max will come under heavy fire from mobsters, but once you have dealt with them, if you head on over to the car park, you will see 3 barrels stacked up, providing Max a stairway which allows him to jump onto an air conditioning unit and then onto the roof. If you then shoot the grey corrugated panel, it will then drop and allow you to enter the container, and then if you stand on the panel on the floor, you'll be able to drop to the floor below. And then if you look to the wall, you'll see a graffitied image of R-Star thanks, and then if you activate a radio, you'll hear a recording from the Rockstar team thanking Remedy and wishing them luck. And with that, I will leave you with that very recording, and until next time, this is the Easter Egg Hunter breaking out.
Hello to everyone at Remedy, this is Jamie and Renaud.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? And this is hopefully the last session we've done for you, or we're going to do for you. It's been a pleasure working on this game. We hope you like the audio. Good luck with bringing it home. And we're with you on it all the way. And again, thank you very much, and the game rocks.
Thank you very much, and it was a pleasure meeting you guys at E3, and we hope that this is everything you need, and we're there for you, and we can't wait to see it come out.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.